Welcome to EF Pod English. Brought to you by EF Education First and English Town. Learn anytime, anywhere. Pod English, Beginner 2, Time.
Your lesson's just beginning, but it's 9 a.m. and I'm really running late.
In this lesson, we will learn how to ask questions about time.
It's time to get a job.
You are now going to watch a movie about two friends called Lauren and Catherine. They are going to the cinema. After the movie, we will have a short lesson and quiz. Good luck!
Would you like to see a movie tonight?
Do we have time? I have to be home by 9:30.
Well, I guess it's around 6:15 now. That should be plenty of time.
Alright, let's look in the newspaper and see what's playing.
I haven't seen any of these movies. How about this one? The Scorpion.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a good movie. How much time do we have?
I don't know. It starts at 6:30. Do you have the time?
Yes, it's 6:25.
That gives us almost 3 hours. That should be plenty of time. So let's go get tickets.
I don't have any cash. Do you think I can pay with a credit card?
Let's look. It says you can, but if there's a problem, I can buy your ticket.
And I can pay you later.
What time's my date gonna get here?
Can you remember? What time does the movie start? The movie starts at 6:30. Another way of saying 6:30 is 6:30. What time did Catherine have to be home? Let's listen to her again.
Do we have time? I have to be home by 9:30.
Catherine asks, "Do we have time?" She needs to get home by 9:30. Yes, there is time. They can go to the cinema. Now let's look at some ways of asking the time.
Do you have the time?
Yes, it's 6:25.
This way of asking the time is easy. Do you have the time? You can also say, "Excuse me, do you have the time, please?" Or, "What is the time, please?" Now it's your turn to have a try. Here is a question about time. See if you can fill in the gaps. What time does the movie start?
What time is it, Backstroke?
What time is it?
3 p.m.?
It is 3 p.m.
Time for fishy food?
Here is another way of asking the time. Can you fill in the gaps? That's it. Excuse me, do you have the time, please?
It's dinner time.
Well done. I had a great time. We have learned how to ask the time. Do you have the time, please? And what time is it? And what is the time, please? See you next time.
It's 11 p.m. and it's time to go to bed. Good night.
Welcome to EF Pod English. Brought to you by EF Education First and English Town. Learn anytime, anywhere. In this lesson, you will learn how to talk about your family and ask family questions. Who lives in your house? How big is your family? Let's begin. Before we watch a short movie, I'll teach you some vocabulary which may be new to you. Aunt, uncle, cousin, nephew, niece. Aunt. An aunt is the sister of one of your parents. Uncle. An uncle is the brother of one of your parents. Nephew. Your nephew is the son of your brother or sister. Niece. Your niece is the daughter of your brother or sister. Cousin. Your cousins are the sons and daughters of your aunts and uncles. We use the word cousin for both males and females. When you watch the movie, listen for these family words. Listen for the verb have. How many relatives do the people have?
Wow, you have a big family. Who are all of these people?
Well, this is my mom, and here's my dad. That's my brother David with his wife and their kids.
They're cute. How old are they?
Well, Beth is 10 and Paul is 5. Do you have any nieces or nephews?
No. My family is pretty small. Just me, my mum, my dad, my brother, and my grandfather.
Do you have an aunt or an uncle?
Oh yeah, I forgot about my uncle. He lives in Australia, so I never get to see him or his family.
Would you like to have a big family?
I guess so. Perhaps when I'm married, I'll have 3 or 4 kids, but who knows? How about you?
I don't think I want that many. It's hard work to look after a big family. My grandmother had 8 children.
Wow, so you have 7 aunts and uncles. How many cousins do you have?
Well, let me see. There are 3, 5, 7, 8, 10.
Wow, I bet you get a lot of Christmas presents.
Now let's talk about the grammar in the movie. We use have to talk about the people in our families. I have a brother. Do you have any cousins? How many nieces do you have? Look at these sentences. When I get married, I want to have 3 children. My grandmother had 4 children. To have children also means to give birth. Let's go on. It is now your turn to practice speaking. I will show you part of the movie. Watch the people, then listen to me.
Wow, you have a big family.
Wow, you have a big family. Repeat that. Wow, you have a big family.
They're cute. How old are they?
Well, Beth is 10 and Paul is 5. Do you have any nieces or nephews?
Do you have any nieces or nephews? Repeat that. Do you have any nieces or nephews?
Would you like to have a big family?
I guess so. Perhaps when I'm married, I'll have 3 or 4 kids, but who knows? How about you?
When I'm married, I'll have 3 or 4 kids. Repeat that. When I'm married, I'll have 3 or 4 kids.
Wow, so you have 7 aunts and uncles. How many cousins do you have?
Well, let me see. There are 3, 5, 7, 8, 10.
How many cousins do you have? Repeat that. How many cousins do you have? Welcome to EF Pod English. Brought to you by EF Education First and English Town. Learn anytime, anywhere. Pod English, Beginner 4, Directions.
Excuse me. Do you know where the beach is? No, eh? Okay, thank you.
In this lesson, we will talk about understanding and giving directions. Where is the library? It's close to Beacon Street. Let's begin. Now let's watch a movie. In this movie, a tourist asks for directions.
Excuse me, sir. I'm a little lost. Could you help me out?
Sure. What can I do?
Well, I'm looking for the capital. Is it far?
Not far at all. Let me see your map. You're here right now. Go along Beacon Street for 2 blocks, and the State House is on your left.
Great, thanks. Is there anything else I should see while I'm there?
Sure. Take a walk through the old streets and shops. Louisburg Square is quite nice, too.
I think I know where that is. Close to Mount Vernon Street, right?
Right. And be sure to walk along the river. You'll find that this city is a great one to walk through.
Thanks for all your help. This city seems like a really friendly place. Everyone is so nice.
Well, I'm glad you think so. Just go straight and you'll see the State House.
Thanks again for your help.
The tourist needs directions. To give directions, we use words like turn right, turn left, go straight, walk for 2 blocks. Let's learn how to ask for directions.
Hey, wait! I'm looking for the beach. Oh! Ah!
When you ask for directions, first say, "Excuse me." This is polite. Now ask for directions. You are asking where the library is. Say, "Where is the library?" Listen and answer the questions. What is the tourist looking for?
Excuse me, sir. I'm a little lost. Could you help me out?
Sure. What can I do?
Well, I'm looking for the capital. Is it far?
What is the tourist looking for?
Hey!
The tourist is looking for the capital. Where did the man tell her to go?
Go along Beacon Street for 2 blocks, and the State House is on your left.
Go right along Beacon Street for 2 blocks, and the State House is on your left. Where is Louisburg Square?
I think I know where that is. Close to Mount Vernon Street, right?
Where is Louisburg Square? He says it's close to Mount Vernon Street. Well done. Now we know how to ask for and give directions. Excuse me, where is the beach? Go straight and you'll see the beach. Practice asking for directions with your friends.
Oh! Oh! Oh, really? Oh, no! Oh, yeah! Oh, thank you! Oh, thank you!
Welcome to EF Pod English. Brought to you by EF Education First and English Town. Learn anytime, anywhere. Pod English Beginner 5 Grocery Shopping. This lesson is all about questions. We are going to ask and answer questions using do and does. Do you like shopping? I do. Do you go shopping alone? I don't. I go with my girlfriend. Now we're going to watch a movie with 2 friends.
What is this? This is not one of your football games. Can you go get some stuff that's good for the party? Some wine?
They talk about going grocery shopping.
Nick, I need to pick up some things at the store. Would you like to join me?
Sure. What do you need to buy?
Well, I need some juice, bread and cheese. I also need shrimp. For tonight, we're going to a dinner party and everyone has to bring something.
You're always going to dinner parties. Whose party is it tonight?
It's Anna's birthday today, Anna Richards, and she's having a few people over for dinner. She loves my shrimp scampi.
Your scampi is quite good. We should also buy some juice. Do you like grapefruit juice?
Yes, I do. I love it. I need some cheese as well. Is cheese expensive here?
It's a little expensive. It's about 30 to 50 RMB.
Yeah, that's a bit expensive. I need some apples and oranges too.
Are you going to buy green apples or red ones?
Well, I like green apples and my husband likes red, so we'll get both.
Does Alex need to go shopping? Let's listen to what she says.
Nick, I need to pick up some things at the store. Would you like to join me?
Does Alex need to go shopping? Yes, she does. We can ask short questions that start with do and does. Do you want to go shopping? We can answer with yes or no like this. Yes, I do. Or no, I don't. We say does and doesn't when we use he, she, or it. Yes, she does. No, he doesn't. What does Alex need to buy?
Well, I need some juice, bread and cheese.
What does Alex need to buy? She needs to buy some juice, bread, cheese and shrimp. What does Alex need to buy? What is a question word? Does is a helping verb. Use do with plural subjects and does with singular subjects. The main verb in the question is in the infinitive. In this sentence, need is an infinitive verb. What does Alex need? Let's ask another question. What does Alex want to make for Anna's dinner party? Now let's try a short quiz. Where does Alex want to go with Nick?
Nick, I need to pick up some things at the store.
She wants to go to the store. Very good. Now let's try another question. Is cheese expensive?
Is cheese expensive here?
It's a little expensive.
Yes, it is. It's a little expensive. Does Alex like red apples?
Well, I like green apples and my husband likes red, so we'll get both?
No, she doesn't. She likes green apples. That was great. Today you've learned to ask short questions that start with do and does. Do you like red apples? No, I don't. Does Alex need to go shopping? Yes, she needs to go shopping. Well done. See you again soon. Welcome to EF Pod English. Brought to you by EF Education First and English Town. Learn anytime, anywhere. Pod English, Beginner 6. Like, love, hate.
I love my plants.
In today's lesson, you will learn how to ask and answer questions about your preferences using the verbs like, love, and hate. Before we watch a short movie, I'll teach you some vocabulary which may be new to you.
I love reading.
Sailing. Do you like sailing? To sail is to go out on a boat. Dancing. Does she like dancing? To dance is to move to music. Biking. I don't like biking. To bike is to ride a bicycle. Kayaking. He loves kayaking. To kayak is to row a small special boat. Let's watch the movie.
Pass it to me. I'm open. I'm open. Pass it to me. Pass it to me. I'm open. Pass it to me.
Two friends are talking about activities.
I love basketball.
Hey, Angela, I have friends coming to visit. I don't know what we should do. Can you help me?
Sure. What do they like to do and how long are they going to be here?
Well, they're going to stay a week, and they're very active people and really like sailing.
That's perfect. I just joined the Community Boating Center in June. They can use my membership.
That sounds great.
There's also a film festival starting on the 10th. Do they like movies?
No, they don't really like the movies, but they do like music and dancing. Do you know any good dance clubs?
Well, I don't really like to dance, so I'm not the person to ask. Do they like biking or kayaking?
I hate computers.
Let's talk about the grammar in the movie. Look at these sentences. We like chocolate. I love reading. He hates shopping. Look at each sentence. What comes after the verb? Like, love, and hate can be followed by nouns or verbs. We like chocolate. Chocolate is a noun. I love reading. Reading is a verb. He hates shopping. Shopping is also a verb. Look at shopping. Here we use ing on the end. You can also say, he hates to shop. Both sentences are okay. It is now your turn to practice speaking. I will show you part of the movie.
I hate basketball.
Watch the people, then listen to me. Repeat what I say.
Well, they're going to stay a week, and they're very active people and really like sailing.
They really like sailing. Repeat that. They really like sailing.
No, they don't really like the movies, but they do like music and dancing. Do you know any good dance clubs?
Hello. I love you all, and I love music. And I really like my guitar.
They like music and dancing. Repeat that. They like music and dancing.
Don't really like to dance, so I'm not the person to ask. Do they like biking or kayaking?
Do they like biking or kayaking? Repeat that. Do they like biking or kayaking? So today's review points are talking about preferences using like, love, and hate. Now you know that like, love, and hate can be followed by nouns or verbs. We like chocolate. She loves to swim. Well done. See you again soon. Bye.
I love tennis, but I think this guy's really good. Oh.
Welcome to EF Pod English. Brought to you by EF Education First and English Town. Learn anytime, anywhere. Pod English Beginner 7 Catering.
I am at Boris Delicious Catering because I'm having this big party tomorrow, and this is the only option I have left. Everything else is closed. There's no one here though. I don't know what to do. Boris? Anyone here?
Today we're going to talk about cooking. Can you cook? Could you make a cake if you wanted to? We use can and could to talk about our abilities. This lesson will show you how to use can and could in questions and answers. We are now going to watch a short movie. A man wants to have a dinner party. He can't cook. He calls a chef. The chef can help him.
Quality Catering, can I help you?
Yes, you can. I'm having a party on Friday night. Could you prepare some food for me?
Certainly. What kind of party is it?
It's a dinner party for 8 people.
I see. What would you like us to prepare?
Could you make a main course and a dessert?
No problem. Can you tell me what kind of food your guests like?
Well, most of them like fish, but some don't eat meat.
I could prepare a selection of seafood and a vegetarian quiche with mushrooms and peppers.
That sounds great. Can you make a chocolate cake for dessert?
Of course I can.
Can you deliver the food to my house?
Yes, but I can't deliver until 7 p.m. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine. Thanks very much.
Oh, evening, man.
Hello.
Welcome to my delicious catering service.
You're Boris?
I'm Boris. If I can't do it, nobody can.
Yeah, that's the problem. You're my only option.
The customer asks, "Could you prepare some food for me?" What is the chef's reply?
I'm having a party on Friday night. Could you prepare some food for me?
Certainly.
The chef says certainly. Can the chef deliver the food to the customer's home?
Can you deliver the food to my house?
Yes, but I can't deliver until 7 p.m. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine. Thanks very much.
The chef says yes, but I can't deliver before 7 p.m.
I was thinking a 3-course meal, like we thought some sort of fish to start with. What do you think? Some salmon? You can arrange
Some
that?
salmon. So
Yeah.
we'll throw in some smashed potato on the side.
Salmon and smashed potato. I think we'll just
salad,
no,
dessert.
no.
I got, I'm already halfway done.
The dessert. That's
I can do it easy.
Okay, let's just stick with the salmon as a starter. No potatoes or anything with the salmon.
Okay.
We looked at questions that start with can and could, and answers with can and could. These words don't change for I, you, and he, she, or it. I can. I could. You can. You could. He can. She can. For no answers, we use can't and couldn't. We combine can and not. I can't. You couldn't. She can't. It couldn't. The verb that follows can and could is an infinitive. Could you prepare some food? Can the chef deliver the food?
And then as a main course, I was thinking lamb. I like lamb. Is that
lamb is good?
Can I have that with? Could you make that with?
Sure. Not at the moment, but I can get my hands on it.
Okay. So what do you think? Some sort of cake?
Cake?
No,
Yeah, we can make this into a cake too.
Some fruit. Could you some fruit?
Fruit, we can throw it.
Everyone
Yeah, hold on. You know what? Let me write this.
Yeah, that would be
down.
great if you could write.
Hold on. Where's my pen? I think it's in here. Yeah, it fell in. It's okay. Good stuff. You share one. Thank you.
Now let's try a short quiz. Could the chef make a main course and a dessert?
Could you make a main course and a dessert?
No problem.
Yes, she could. No problem. What kind of food could the chef make?
I could prepare a selection of seafood and a vegetarian quiche with mushrooms and peppers.
She could prepare seafood and a vegetarian quiche. Can the chef make a chocolate cake?
Can you make a chocolate cake for dessert?
Of course I can.
Of course she can.
If you have a problem with this, if you can't deliver,
No, I can deliver. No problem. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
About that? Okay.
Okay.
Because
That's good.
if you can't do it, I can go somewhere.
No, stay.
Sure.
I mean, this is the family business, you know?
This is the family
we know what we're doing.
Okay.
Today, you have learned how to ask and answer questions with can and could. You also learned to give short answers and use different phrases for yes. Can the chef make a chocolate cake? Of course she can. Now you can say what you can and can't do and what you could and couldn't do. Well done. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Thanks for joining us and see you again soon.
Hey, Jose! I got a little something for you here. 45 people, buddy. Try a little beef, a little salad. We got smashed potatoes and some chocolate swirl delight. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good one for tomorrow. Okay. Okay, órale, amigo.
back in my chocolate life.
Welcome to EF Pod English. Brought to you by EF Education First and English Town. Learn anytime, anywhere. Pod English Beginner 8, New York. Today, we'll learn how to ask yes-no questions using is, are, have, can. For example, is Molly in New York? Yes, she is. No, she isn't. You will now watch a short movie with two friends, Angela and Molly. Angela lives in New York. Molly visits Angela and asks her several questions about New York. Let's watch.
So this is New York. What's it like to live here?
It's very busy and exciting, and there's a lot to see and do.
So is it a cultural place?
Yes, there are some great theaters and art galleries.
And is the weather nice?
It is today, but it's best in the fall. It can rain too much in the spring, and in the summer it's very hot.
Can you tell me why you like it here so much?
Well, I like living in such an international place with so many different people and so much history. And there are some beautiful parks and buildings.
When were these apartments built?
Around 200 years ago. Mine was built in the 1800s.
Have you always lived on the same street?
No, actually. I've lived many places in the city.
Molly asks questions with is, can, and have. The answer is either yes or no. Is Molly in New York? Yes, she is. Can Angela tell Molly about New York? Yes, she can. Is the weather usually nice? No, it isn't. Have you visited the new museum? No, I haven't. Now let's look at clips from the movie and try to answer some of Molly's questions together. What was Angela's answer? Fill in the missing word.
So, is it a cultural place?
Yes, there are some great theaters and art galleries.
So is it a cultural place? Yes, there are some great theaters and art galleries. Let's try another one. What was Molly's question? Fill in the missing words.
And is the weather nice?
It is today, but it's best in the fall.
Is the weather nice? It is today, but it's best in the fall. Wonderful. Now let's try some more together. Have you visited the museums? Yes, I have. Wonderful. Today we've learned how to use yes-no questions using is, are, have, can. Can you understand yes-no questions now? Yes, you can. Welcome to EF Pod English. Brought to you by EF Education First and English Town. Learn anytime, anywhere.
Damn it, Zach, what's up with this? I can't work in this noise. You have to turn down the TV. And you can't do your English lesson either. Where's the remote control? It's terrible. God, what is this?
Oh, nom de Dieu, regarde ça.
Oh, my God. Now, this is my roommate, Zach. Zach and I have lived together for the past 3 years, and I don't think he has ever left the couch. He never goes out of this apartment. Now, Zach often has breakfast. Today, he had pizza for breakfast. Now I have to go back to work, and you should go back to your English lesson so you don't end up like him. Goodbye.
Today, we're going to learn how to use adverbs, like sometimes and usually. We're now going to watch a movie. Janice is looking for a roommate for her apartment.
Hi.
Hello?
It's Heather. I called about the apartment.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I'm Janice.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Oh, thank you so much for taking the time to show me this.
Sure. So this is the apartment. It isn't fancy, but...
Wow. This is really nice. How long have you lived here?
Almost 2 years. I really like it. You said you work at the hospital? Are you a doctor?
No, I'm a nurse. How about you?
I'm a flight attendant.
Oh, really? My sister's a flight attendant, too. Do you like it?
It's okay. The money's good, but I usually have to work on the weekends.
Right.
What about you? How often are you at the hospital?
I work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. I usually have the weekends off.
And what do you like to do in the evenings?
Oh, sometimes I go out to a bar, but usually I just stay at home and read. Do you go out often?
No, I don't usually go out. Sometimes I'll go out to eat or to a movie, but usually I just stay home.
Great. Okay.
Yeah. Let me show you the rest of the apartment. Okay. This is the kitchen.
Right.
And
Janice and Heather talk about their days. Did you hear any of these words? They are called adverbs. Sometimes, usually, always, never, often.
Oh man, what happened to music? Was Todd just here? Did you just call me a slob?
Look at these sentences. Heather says, I usually work 9 to 5. She uses the adverb usually. Usually comes before the verb work in this sentence. Heather also says, sometimes I go out to a bar. These time words or adverbs can be at the beginning of the sentence or before the verb.
Slob? Never. Me? You're kidding me. Hey, breakfast.
Now let's look at what Janice and Heather said. Notice where the adverbs are in the sentence. I always work on weekends. I usually work 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Sometimes I go out to eat or to a movie. Take a look at these examples from the movie.
Sometimes I go out to a bar, but usually I just stay at home and read. Do you go out often?
no, I don't usually go out.
Heather said, sometimes I go out. Where is the adverb? That's right, in the beginning of the sentence. Janice said, I don't usually go out. Where is the adverb? That's right, before the main verb of the sentence.
Todd, let me tell you about Todd. It's about much fun. There's a pot of flowers. I mean, have you seen him, how he dresses? He's always tucking his shirt in. He never relaxes. He's always working. Seriously. Fun guy, man.
Now let's go back to the movie and see what Janice and Heather said.
It's okay. The money's good, but I usually have to work on the weekend.
How often does Janice work? Fill in the blank. Exactly. Janice always works on the weekends. How often does Heather work? Fill in the blank. Exactly. Heather usually works 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Great work today. Today we've talked about adverbs. We often use these adverbs in English. We usually use them at the beginning of the sentence or just before the verb. Sometimes I go out to eat or to a movie. I always work on weekends. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. See you next time.
What's going on, man? What? You know, it's always so stressed out, man.
I have
Relax.
to work. I have to work. And I come home and it's the music, it's the TV, so I can't hear anything.
Sometimes you just gotta chill, man. Take it easy.
I have to think about my career. There's so much money that I have to make in my life.
It's always career, man. Come on, you know.
Welcome to EF Pod English. Brought to you by EF Education First and English Town. Learn anytime, anywhere. Pod English, Beginner 10, Pictures.
Hello everyone. I'm Jacob. Would you like to see some pictures? Before you do, first listen to your English teacher. These are some of the pictures of my life. Yeah, take a look. Here's me playing poker with my friends. Those were the days, weren't they? Or maybe we should call them the nights.
Hey Marty, are these your pictures?
Yeah, these are some pictures I took last time I was home.
Do you mind if I look?
No, go ahead.
Do you go home often?
No, I don't. I usually go home once every 2 years or so. It's too far away. How about you?
I try to go home every 2 or 3 months. Oh, who is this?
That's my brother Charles. He's studying at a university in Seattle.
You look very different. Anyway, what does he study?
He studies medicine. He wants to be a doctor.
Really? My good friend teaches at a university in Seattle. Which university is your brother at?
The University of Seattle, I think. Oh, look at this picture. That's my dog Susie. Isn't she cute?
Yes, she is pretty cute. But I don't like dogs so much. They're all dirty and loud.
Not Susie. My father wakes at 6 every morning and takes her out for a walk. And he gives her a bath once a week. She's really friendly. Do you have any pets?
I used to have a cat, but now I have fish. Hey, who is this?
That's my grandfather when he was in the army.
How was that? Let's take a closer look at yes/no questions. Is this your picture? Do you take pictures?
That's me with my surfboard. Have you tried surfing?
Now let's talk about information questions. How many pictures do you have? This is not a yes/no question. My voice does not go up. It is an information question. It uses words like how, what, where, and when. Who is that in the picture? The answer is not yes or no. My voice does not go up.
This is me fishing. Look at this! It's a big fish, isn't it? Oh yeah, that is a big fish.
Do you go home often?
No, I don't. I usually go home once every 2 years or so.
Anyway, what does he study?
He studies medicine. He wants to be a doctor.
Nice work. What does he study is an information question. He studies medicine. He wants to be a doctor. We answer with some information, not with yes or no. Okay, let's try again. Which words are missing? Let's listen.
Oh, look at this picture. That's my dog Susie. Isn't she cute?
Yes, she is pretty cute, but I don't like dogs so much.
Look there, that's my family. It's my wife and daughter. Isn't she cute? I will actually join them now. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Welcome to EF Pod English. Brought to you by EF Education First and English Town. Learn anytime, anywhere. Pod English, Beginner 11, Making a Date.
Ringing. Hi, Sarah. Hi, it's Ellie. Yeah, no, I'm good. How are you? Great. What are you doing tonight? Nothing? Okay, I'm thinking about having a party. Yeah. I know it's short notice, but I was wondering if you'd like to come. 6:30, my place. Dinner? Great. Hey, one more thing. I'm just wondering, would you mind inviting your friend Nick? Yeah, the cute one. Really? That would be great. Thank you so much. I'll see you at 6:30. Great. Okay. Now I've got to call Jane and I've got to call Maggie.
Oh, hi, Nick. Are you leaving the office early?
Yes, I got all my work done. How are you anyway?
I'm great. Actually, I'm glad to see you. I was wondering if you'd like to go to the cinema next week.
Oh, I'd love to, but I can't. I've got to work late every night. What about next weekend?
Oh, sorry, I can't. I'm visiting my family.
Okay, that's a pity. Never mind. Would you like to come around mine for dinner next Monday?
Oh, that sounds like fun. Would you like to go to the cinema afterwards?
Okay, let's say dinner at my place at 6:30.
Great. I'll bring some wine.
Good. Do you mind if I invite a few friends to the cinema with us?
No, not at all. How many?
Just 2. Some friends from Japan are staying in town for a little while.
Cool. Should I invite any of my friends?
Yes, good idea. This should be fun.
Yeah, time to get ready. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay. What are we gonna wear tonight?
Would you like to come around mine for dinner next Monday? Do you mind if I invite a few friends to the cinema with us?
I was wondering if perhaps you'd like to dance with me? Okay, looking good, everything's ready. Feeling a bit nervous, but I think we're going to be okay. Here's to tonight.
Welcome to EF Pod English. Brought to you by EF Education First and English Town. Learn anytime, anywhere. Pod English, Beginner 12, Yoga.
Welcome. I'm your yoga master. While I'm doing some exercises, your English teacher will take you through today's lesson.
In this lesson, we will talk about fitness using the words can and could. Can you play basketball very well? Could you play basketball well in the past? Before we watch a short movie, I'll teach you some words about sports. Exercise. Do you exercise every week? Exercise is an activity with your body. Fitness. Good fitness means you can do exercise very well. Do you know what yoga is? Yoga is a kind of exercise from India. In yoga, we practice stretching. This makes your body long and flexible. In yoga, good breathing is important. You breathe in and you breathe out. All the way. Now let's watch a movie. She wants to do more sports. He is a sports teacher. Listen for the words can and could.
Excuse me.
Hi. Are you interested in signing up for one of my yoga classes?
Well, I certainly need to improve my fitness. A few years ago, I could run fast. Now, I get out of breath very quickly.
That's a common problem. Yoga can help improve heart rate and stamina.
What exactly is yoga?
Yoga is a system of stretching and breathing exercises. It's also very good at strengthening and exercising different parts of the body.
I could bend and stretch easily when I was young. Now, I can't move so easily. How can I improve my fitness?
Exercise 2 or 3 times a week at first. It's important not to do too much too soon.
Well, why can't I exercise every day?
Because too much exercise can be dangerous. A few hours a week should be enough to begin with.
I could do gymnastics and play hockey when I was in school. I'd like to be fit again.
Well, why don't you try one of my classes?
Now let's talk about the grammar. We use can to talk about present ability. I swim every day. I can swim very well. We use could to talk about ability in the past. When I was a child, I could run very fast. I could run fast is a past ability. I can run fast is a present ability. Now we're going to look at part of the video. I will show you sentences. Some of the words are missing. Read this sentence. Is it present? Can? Is it past? Could? Guess now. Okay, let's watch again.
A few years ago, I could run fast. Now, I get out of breath very quickly.
Good job. The answer is could. A few years ago, I could run fast. Let's try again. Read this sentence. Choose the right word. Okay, let's watch.
Too much exercise can be dangerous. A few hours a week should be enough to begin with.
Nice work. The answer is can. Too much exercise can be dangerous. Read this sentence and choose the right word. Ready? Let's watch.
I could do gymnastics and play hockey when I was in school. I'd like to be fit again.
Excellent. The answer is could. I could do gymnastics and play hockey when I was in school. Alex could do sports very well before. She wants to be fit again. Well done. That is the end of our lesson on talking about fitness. We've learned how to use can and could. I can do yoga very well. My friend could do yoga when she was a child. I hope you've enjoyed the lesson. See you again soon. Bye.
Welcome back. How was the class? Did you enjoy it? Good. Now it's time for me to leave.
Welcome to EF Pod English.
Yes, come in. Yeah, have a seat.
Pod English, Beginner 13, Office Talk.
So, John, how are you?
I'm really happy with this job, and it's been sir. Yeah.
No, I want to say that it's been. It's been the 4 years.
Yeah.
And
wait
I never had vacation.
Michael, hello. Yep, you don't know how much I appreciated last Thursday. Great night. I can do it right now. I don't have anything urgent waiting for me. Sure? Talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye. Lucy, and set up a meeting between him and make sure they set up a lunch for them. I don't have to be there.
How was your trip?
Great, thanks. It all went quite well. So tell me, what were you doing while I was away?
Well, I was working pretty hard all week.
What were you working on mainly?
Well, I was working on the new account with Murray Walkers most of the time, and of course I was preparing the presentation for last Friday.
What was John doing during the presentation?
He was helping me with the projector.
What were the other members of staff doing during the presentation?
They were just sitting and listening.
Where were the clients sitting?
They were sitting at the back of the room, beside the window.
Did they look like they were enjoying the presentation?
Yes, they certainly did.
So you had a good week then?
Yes, very successful.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks. Bye. So John, where were we?
To my colleague, because he's very
Yeah?
sick, and then he yeah, I know and so yeah, for 4 years, but now so I want to ask for for vacation.
Vacation next week. I don't know how to start. The answer is no. We have certain policies in this company, John, that everyone has to follow, including me. And those policies include that we ask for vacation in advance. You cannot come now and ask for vacation next week. And how could you even dream of having vacation next week? You know how important project that's going on right now. We have a really...
So tell me, what were you doing while I was away?
Well, I was working pretty hard all week.
What was John doing during the presentation?
He was helping me with the projector.
We have a really important meeting. The security issue, if our servers go down or anything else breaks, what's going to happen then?
I was thinking...
You were thinking? The problem is that you were not thinking. This company needs IT security and it needs IT staff. You're one of them. If you can't do your work during office hours, it's not my problem, it's your problem. Long nights, over and over again. It's just because you can't plan your work and you're not able to delegate to your team members. I don't care if you work day and night. We all have to do our tasks.
you really
End of
sure
discussion, okay?
That
You go back to work,
for
get motivated, work with your teammates, and get things done, okay? So cheer up. That's what we all have to do. Yes.
Okay.
Bye, John.
Thank you very much for your time, and have a nice day. Yeah.
And remember, play hard, work hard, but no vacation next week. Cheers.
Whew.
Welcome to EF Pod English. Brought to you by EF Education First and English Town. Learn anytime, anywhere. Pod English, Beginner 14, Crime.
Hi, my name is Steve. My girlfriend told me that I need to lose some weight, so I thought I'd better go for a bike ride today. And I don't work out that often, so I think it's important that I warm up. Whilst I do that, your English teacher will take you through today's lesson.
In this lesson, we will study yes or no questions in English. Do you lock your bike? Yes, I do. Did you keep it inside? No, I didn't. With yes or no questions, your voice goes up at the end. First, here are some words about bicycles. Do you lock your bike? To keep our bikes safe, we lock them with a bicycle lock. You need to lock your bike to something. A lamppost maybe. A lamppost is a tall light for the street. We are now going to watch a short movie. This person lost her bicycle. She is talking to the police on the telephone.
Hello, 911 dispatch.
Hello, officer? Somebody just stole my bicycle.
Okay, can you tell me what happened, ma'am?
Well, I ride into the city every day and leave it in exactly the same place. Today, when I returned, after work, I couldn't find it.
So, where exactly did you leave it?
I left it around the corner on Main Street, by the post office.
Did you lock it to something?
Yes, of course. I locked it to a lamppost.
And when did you put it there?
I put it there about 8:30 this morning.
Did the thief break the lock?
Yes, he broke it all right.
Now let's talk about the questions. Sometimes we ask questions that have a yes or no answer. When that question is in the past, we use did. Did he steal your bike? Yes, he stole my bike. Steal becomes stole. When the answer is no, we use didn't to show the past. Did he steal your bike? No, he didn't steal my bike. Sometimes the verb doesn't change at all. Did he put a lock on it? Yes, he put a lock on it. No, he didn't put a lock on it. Let's go on.
Okay, I'm going to go for a jog.
Try listening to the language. The sound of yes or no questions goes up at the end. Listen for the word something.
Did you lock it to something?
Did you hear it? It's a yes or no question, so the sound goes up. Look at this question. Does this question go up at the end?
So, where exactly did you leave it?
No, the sound didn't go up. This is not a yes or no question. What do you think about this question? Is it yes or no? Does it go up?
Did the thief break the lock?
Yes, he broke it all right.
Yes, it did go up. So in today's lesson, we've learned that when you ask a question with a yes or no answer, your voice goes up at the end. Does that make sense? Did he steal your bike? Yes, he did. No, he didn't.
What the hell? Where's my bike gone? Someone's stolen it. Where are they? My bike has been stolen by a thief, and now I can't lose any weight, which means my girlfriend won't want to see me anymore. I better go to the police and report my stolen bike.